Come on in. Yep. First. Oh. Yeah, you want to hop in?
Go.
This is crazy being backstage with the entire band. I'm a big fan. I'm a little nervous. Can I just have your autograph? Is that a no? Or? So this is Tuna. Tuna. If we can just talk for a little bit. Tell us a little bit about your. Okay, it's understandable. I think I made her mad. So you're Tuna's daughter, huh? And you play keyboards? Now, are you self-taught, or do you have any major musical influences? What's that? Really? No, I actually grew up in New Jersey, so Bon Jovi was kind of like in my blood. We all. I think you're a star. I think you're great. Personally. This is Chris with Indie Film Project. We're here this weekend at the Diversionary Theater in San Diego with the amazing Acro-cats and the Rock-cats. They've been touring the country. You can find out where by visiting circuscats.com. Samantha and company are taking pause from their busy tour schedule to sit with Indie Film Project and tell us all about their story. All right, guys, here we go. The show's about to start. Let's go.
It needs to stay shut for the safety of our performers. Meow is the time to visit the litter boxes, and meow is the time to visit the concessions in the bar if you would like this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show will begin momentarily.
My name is Samantha Martin, and I'm the chief human and trainer for the amazing Acro-cats. Chicago is my home base, but we're on the road about 10 months out of the year. We just finished our Kickstarter. Actually, it was a Christmas miracle. We raised $150,000 on Christmas Eve towards a new tour bus, which we desperately need because the 63 Detroit diesel is breaking down every city. Right now it's a crew of mainly 3, but with the new bus we'll be able to expand to 4 people and even accommodate a driver on a regular basis. We have Polly Smith, who is our booking agent and promotions person. And she's also one of our stage assistants.
This is Buggles. She rides the skateboard. And then this is Jack. She likes to sit on a skull.
And then we have Charmaine Balt. She is my newest stage assistant. Normally Singer Park is with us as well as one of our stage performers and cat wranglers. I created the Acro-cat show about 10 years ago. All the cats are former orphans, rescues, and strays that have come into my life over the years. Back in 2009, I decided I wanted to add another cat to the troupe. I hooked up with a rescue group in Chicago, and they sent me to pick up my first litter. And they sent me to a shelter, it's a kill shelter, and they said, whoever you don't take from this room, we're going to euthanize today. So I took all 11, and I found homes for everybody. And then I went back and got myself another litter because I had no idea up until that point just how bad the problem was as far as cats getting sent to shelters. Cats end up in shelters more often than dogs do because of behavioral problems or because their family doesn't feel like the cat cares about them. They don't have a relationship with the cat. So, my new mission is to get people closer to their cat and to show people that you can train your cat and you'll have a whole different kind of relationship and a whole different kind of cat. About a baker's dozen cats, 3 rats, a groundhog, and a chicken. Well, the rats are homage to my beginnings with my Acro rats that I started my whole company with back in the 80s. And then the chicken, I took operant conditioning classes and used chicken as a role model because they are more focused and task-oriented. And then, of course, the groundhog is, I ran a zoo, this educational zoo for 20 years. I always had groundhogs. They're kind of like cats. They're affectionate. They use a litter box, kind of follow you around like a cat. They don't climb, but they're smart, fun to train, teach them all sorts of things to do. So I just decided to keep the groundhog on when I dissolved the rest of the zoo. Volunteers have become a very important part of what we do.
Hello. Hello. So we're here with Nancy, one of the volunteers from San Diego. Nancy, how did you find out about...
Actually, I saw it online, and I'm a volunteer with Paws of Coronado. I'm a dyed-in-the-wool, or in this case, for cat person.
We do try to work with shelters across the country and partner with them, and sometimes we're able to donate a portion of the proceeds to the rescue. Sometimes we have host adoption events with them as well. And we do foster and rescue now, and we fostered and found homes for 178 cats and kittens since 2009.
We're with Rescue House, which is a San Diego-based rescue group. We've been around since 1999, rescued over 12,000 cats.
We've been here every night that there's been a show. Some volunteers have been here talking about the organization.
I'm Dr. Reese from the Sturge Animal Hospital. I've seen cats have completely shattered legs. And some of these surgeries can cost thousands of dollars, but they're able to work with the different veterinarians and work with the different, people to get, these cats taken care of and then adopted out.
Every foster kitty that we bring in, I raise as my own, many from bottle babies, from they were 1 or 2 days old. We have a portable incubator that we carry around. Every kitten that I raise, we teach them to do some basic training, whistle to the crates, some life-saving things, and some cute tricks, so that whoever does adopt them, they have a good foundation. We've been on Stephen Colbert, we've been on the CBS Sunday Morning, we made the New York Times. Yeah, the cat craze is catching on. Acro-cats is becoming a household name, which was years ago. I said I want to make Acro-cats a household name, so it is kind of happening. And we also just are sponsored by World's Best Cat Litter now as well. So we're excited to have World's Best Cat Litter as our sponsor because it is the World's Best Cat Litter. So at some point I might want to have a regular theater, and then I could build things into the theater. I could have the cats walking over people's heads, and pigeons flying over the crowd, to a catch box behind the stage. There's all sorts of things I could do if I had a stationary theater that I was in on a regular basis. But for now, I like what I'm doing. Cats are very active in social media. Our website is circuscats.com. And then we have Tuna and the Rock Cats and Amazing Acro-Cats Fan Club are our Facebook pages. And then several of the cats tweet. Tuna the cat, Buggles the cat, Jack's Acro-Cat, Oz Acro-Cat, Allie Acro-Cat she's on Pinterest. Who knows what the next cat will be? Or who knows? Maybe it'll be the chicken that does Tumblr or something.